All right, guys, we're going to give it a couple of seconds, and I'm going to start breaking this down over here. I am live here at One Wrestling Video. Now, really quickly, guys, before I jump into this whole show, I got to let you know something. I have like 101-degree fever right now. So if you see me sweating profusely, well, that's because I'm pretty much dying a slow death. But it's cool. It's cool. I have what's called diverticulitis. If you guys don't know what the hell that is, well, basically it's the disease that almost took out Brock Lesnar. But it hasn't taken me out, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm here to give you your Raw and SmackDown, review. I see Bill Apter is here, guys. You can interact with Bill Apter. Look at the little Bill Apter cartoon icon. And I am definitely alive. Good evening, Mr. Michael Fry. How are you? Just give me 1 second. And we're going to jump right into this. So basically, guys, this review is going to be a tale of two stories. It's going to be a tale of something that was really terrible and something that was really cool. Something that was really long and boring. And something that was quick and pretty damn entertaining. Something that I really didn't finish watching. And something that I couldn't stop watching. So, again, Tian Couponder, what is going on? Hey, by the way, guys, I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is my sweet freaking Cobra Kai shirt. Have you guys watched that on YouTube? Amazing. So good. What is this? Strike hard, strike first, no mercy. And this diverticulitis is not having any mercy on me, no matter how many. Anyway, it doesn't matter. All right, so let's jump into the Raw 5/21/18. I'm going to jump into this really quickly. And basically, okay, so the show starts off right now. I want you to really listen to what I'm saying here. And I would love you guys to thank you for, the shirt is awesome. It wasn't too expensive. Go to Amazon and it's like freaking $15. Not too bad. So check this out. The show, Raw 5/21, in my humble opinion, was a little boring. I really didn't enjoy it. And I tried to. You see, when I come on here, guys, you know I try to give the positive side of everything. And I'm going to try to pick out some positive things. But basically, WWE went on a 1 hour long segment. What are you talking 1 hour long segment? Well, basically, we saw Roman Reigns and KO for an entire hour. And then obviously Seth Rollins got involved and Jinder Mahal got involved. I mean, and by the way, I see Tian Couponder, and yes, there is a possibility, in my humble opinion. I want you guys to interact with each other, so please message back and forth. There is a possibility that the how can I put this? That the Bobby Lashley sister segment eclipsed the Alexa Bliss worst ever segment in professional wrestling history. Very true. As my back itches and I look like a giant bear trying to scratch myself. Yeah. Anyway, I just want to give a quick shout out to my good friend Tony, who's watching this probably right now as we speak. So thank you very much for joining me here. Bill Apter, all my good friends, man, it's so awesome. I'm dying inside and I can't stop itching. Maybe I should have showered this month. All right. So what am I talking about? Let's jump into this first segment, okay? So you have Roman Reigns come out. And by the way, I have never heard anyone. They didn't just boo Roman Reigns. And if I sweat, guys, forgive me. I have a fever. Roman Reigns, I've never seen anyone's music booed. They booed his music. This guy is being hashtag booed out of the building. And by the way, I got to give a quick shout out to Rick Vickery. He could not be here tonight. That's why I decided to go live, guys, instead of making you wait. Just jump on here live. Rick Vickery will be back next week, God willing. I got some crazy news. Just had a big meeting with two other guys. One guy's going to be covering TNA, and the other guy's going to be covering NXT. Obviously, me and Rick are going to be covering Raw and SmackDown, and Billy Ray Valentine and the Professor will be doing your predictions, and we're gonna figure out who's going to be doing the reviews. So it's going to be so much freaking content, and you guys for the Hami Media Group, you guys know exactly who I'm talking about when I say the names Mike Jargo, Matt Schaefer, Rick Vickery. All these boys are joining me here, guys, in video content. So it's going to be so much fun, guys. So let's check this out really quickly. So again, this segment moves on, and it was okay. Not really. It was really long, drawn out, boring. The match was okay. Like basically, the entire first 20 minutes led up to Jinder Mahal attacking Roman Reigns, which led up to a tag team match, player, which I'm so freaking tired of seeing, which led to Seth Rollins hitting the blackout on Kevin Owens for the win. So that's it. That's it. I really don't get it. I don't get why we watched this for an entire hour. You can say it's building a story. I can say they could have did that in 15 minutes. You could have had a quick tag match, ended it in a DQ. Moved it along, given some time to other people. You have 3 freaking hours. By the way, did you hear the news that apparently WWE is going to be extending the time of their pay-per-views to 4 hours officially? I'm not just no. Hold on. I'm not just talking about the pre-show and the main show. It's gonna be the pre-show and then 4 hours. So you're going to have Great Balls of Fire for 6 hours, ladies and gentlemen. How awesome is that? Ugh, anyway, let me see what else we got here, guys. There's some things I might just freaking skip. So I really... Ugh. All right, here we go. Let's jump into this, guys. This is the moment of truth, the Bobby Lashley segment. And again, ladies and gentlemen, this may be the worst segment of all time. Now I'm going to bring up some points. And again, I want you guys to interact. And the people who watch this video later after I put it up, tell me if you agree with some of these bullet points. And there are only 3. Number 1, the crowd was in an absolute state of shock. They seemed horrified. There was no reaction. You know, I've been told, I've worked with pro wrestlers for many, many years. Even my dad told me this. You know, it's cool if you come out and they boo. Like Roman Reigns, hey, man, they're booing the living crap out of Roman Reigns, guys. But there was no reaction, nothing. People were horrified. This could have been looked at as homophobic. This could have been looked at as just terrible TV. This was terrible. And this is exactly what I expected to happen. Me and Ben were actually speaking about this. Oh, I'm sorry, not Ben. Me, Strangler Steve, big shout out to you, Strangler Steve, and my buddy Mike Jargo were talking about this on the Monday Locker Room, the Hameen Media discussion, the Hameen Media platform. And this is basically what we thought was going to happen. They were going to have some men dressed like women. And then these men end up attacking Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley comes out, and what a waste of just an absolute thoroughbred, a star, a stud, a monster. This guy should be in a match with freaking Bobby Lashley. This guy should be going face-to-face with Braun Strowman, taking him to the limit. This guy is the real deal. This guy was, listen, I don't care whether you like TNA, Impact, whatever the hell they call it. I don't care. This guy owned that company. If you watch that, guys, this guy actually can cut a promo. He did it for like 2 years in TNA. Well, maybe the last year. The first year is not too good. Neither here nor there. Why not? I don't understand this. And they have these guys come out who, and then they have the one guy, the last guy at the line, who just cut this terrible promo that just wanted to punch myself in the face. I was so angry. By the way, I'm very angry, but I'll be happy in a little bit when I start talking about SmackDown. And again, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to give a shout out to some of my friends here. Dennis Bridgewater, Michael Fry, TN Couponer, of course, the legendary Bill Apter. I can't go through this list right now, but there's a whole bunch of people here that I love very much and I appreciate. So thank you guys for joining me here. Anyway, and again, a big shout out to Tony Ann, who's watching over there in Florida. Thank you, dear, for watching me. So let's move on to something that I actually enjoyed. I'm not, by the way, do you agree with me, guys? I want to see your freaking comments here. I want to see your comments here. And I just got a message from Tony Ann. Anyway, Richard Bain, what's going on? Let me see what Richard Bain asked me. What do you think will happen? Let me see. What do you think will happen with the reign of Carmella? Very cool. What's up, Acer, by the way? The reign of Carmella. You know what, guys? I think you guys are selling Carmella short. And I'm not saying you. I'm saying people in general. I think she is the Weasley champion that's going to get away with holding that title for a good 6-month run, to be honest with you guys. And I like her. I think she's okay. She doesn't have to be super great in the ring. If you guys know, I've said this 1,000 times. You get over with character. You get over with the character that you play. You don't have to be the best wrestler in the ring. And the example I give all the time was Hulk Hogan wasn't the best technical wrestler in the world. Junkyard Dog wasn't the best technical wrestler. Let's go a little earlier. Let's go. Kevin Nash. That guy was terrible in the ring, but he got over with character. And the fact of the matter is that this young lady is getting over with character. She's beautiful. She's talented. She's athletic. She's got it. I think she's going to hold the belt for a little while. And guess what, guys? I think she might actually beat Asuka. Because Asuka's ruined. That's the truth. When WWE lost when they made her lose that streak, the undefeated streak, it was the biggest mistake. She just became another girl on the roster, unfortunately. That's how I genuinely feel. If you feel different, guys, leave your comments here below. Go back and forth, argue with each other with love. But what I did see here, and let me see what else I got here, guys. So I got Richard Bain, and I have Acer. Bobby Lashley and Impact, way better than his current WWE run. Bobby Lashley should be Universal Champion eventually. I wish. I really do wish. I think that guy has everything, but I think he does need a mouthpiece. Somebody like a Zelina Vega would be great. But, you know, she's with Cien Almas, who is fantastic. I can't wait to talk about that. I'm going to give you an example of what I thought should happen. I thought Bobby Lashley should go into a program with Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar basically getting Paul Heyman to turn on him, and because Brock Lesnar can talk, okay, guys? Brock Lesnar is actually not terrible on the mic. He doesn't need Paul Heyman. He just needs to walk out there and beat Brock Lesnar. And can you imagine a match where all of a sudden Bobby Lashley, Paul Heyman turns on Brock Lesnar and he gets the younger stud, you know? Oh man, I think that would be freaking amazing, guys. But neither here nor there. Let me see what else you got here, guys. Let me see. All right, TM coupon to drop the elbow on that button. What button? What are you talking about? What button? This button right here? Can you hear me? Oh, you know what? I think there is a possibility that I am not using the right microphone. Can you guys hear me on this microphone? Can you hear me on this microphone? Or am I coming through on that microphone down over there? Do I have to talk loud? Please let me know. You can hear me on this microphone. Okay, great. Very cool. All right, beautiful. All right, I wasn't sure. Okay, well, this is what it is. It doesn't sound like it's coming out loud. But very cool. Thank you, guys. All right, so the people who are watching this on replay is like, what the hell's wrong with this guy? And by the way, again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm probably like 108. So here's the deal. If I pass out here, guys, call 911, and I'll type in my address if I start passing out. Anyway, neither here nor there. I have somebody here. Don't worry about it. I'm fine. So, all right, so let's move on from this Bobby Lashley segment because I'm wasting way too much time. We're going to have to zoom through Raw because I'm not going to be here for 3 hours and a half. But Alexa Bliss versus Ember Moon, I was shocked that Ember Moon went over here, man. And this was basically to earn a spot in the Money in the Bank. I want to see what you guys have here. Let me see if there's anything else here. Oh, thank you, Greg. Very nice. Anyway. Yes, hashtag after for WWE Hall of Fame. I was very excited to see Ember Moon actually win this match, take this match. I was shocked that she won this match. I couldn't believe it. I actually thought Alexa Bliss would move on into the Money in the Bank. So basically what I think they're doing with Alexa Bliss right now is they're going to cool her off a little bit, and then they're going to give her another hot run. There's a good possibility, guys. We've talked about this, how possibly that Alexa Bliss may get a face turn. Not too soon, but it may happen. Okay, she may get down and out. She may get down on herself, so on and so forth. As you notice, Nia Jax seems to be taking a little bit of a heel turn. We're going to talk about that in a little bit, guys. Let me read this really quickly. Mr. Bridgewater says ECW Bobby Lashley should be tag team with the other guy who was ECW World Heavyweight Champion in 2006. Who the hell was that? I can't remember that, guys. I can't remember. Can somebody tell me who the hell was ECW champion 2008? I can barely see. Literally, I'm seeing like 2 cameras. It doesn't matter. But please let me know. All right, so then let's talk about something cool. Something both cool. The B team. Oh, man, the B team goes over strong here, ladies and gentlemen. The B team hitting that backbreaker into not a backbreaker, the backdrop into a neck breaker. For the 1, 2, 3, they defeat Fandango and Tyler Breeze. Hey, man. I'm very happy that they're giving these kids a little bit of a run. Not exactly sure if they're going to push these kids more. Not sure if they're going to give these kids a real shot at doing something special. But you know what, guys? Neither here nor there. Super happy that Curtis Axel and his tag team partner Bo Dallas is actually getting. Let me see what we got here. I got some more messages, but I'm super happy that they're getting a run, guys, and they're good. They're good. They're both charismatic. They're both funny as hell. I think they need to tone down on the whole celebration. All right, they did it the first time. Very cool. WWE does stupid things, and this is what I'm talking about, guys. You're saying, oh, wait, what are you bashing WWE? I'm not bashing the WWE. Let me just explain myself. Remember when Titus O'Neil basically hit the freaking floor and went under the ring, and then 2 days later they had him hit the freaking floor and fall onto the side of the ring, and they just keep on. Or when they had Bray Wyatt and freaking broken Matt Hardy or woken Matt Hardy, yes, woo, yeah, oh, for like freaking days. Stop. All right, they won 2 matches in a row. Very cool. Done. Am I wrong? Let me know if I'm wrong, guys. You can yell at me. It's fine. All right, I'm about to pass out here. It's fine. Let me just drink a little water if you don't mind. Vodka. Now I'm water. It literally is water. If I had vodka right now, I'd probably die right now. But anyway, I keep saying I'm going to die. I shouldn't do that. So, all right. So, yeah. So, Bo Dallas goes over along with his tag team partner. You know, it'd be awesome, man, to give these guys a title. To give these guys a tag team title. That would be fun. That would be fun. I don't know. I don't see them beating the broken universe or whatever. You know what? Bull crap. I can see it happen. Would you like to know how? How do you think the B team can go over Broken Bray and Woken Matt? I'm going to tell you. They get into a program with these guys. Okay. You get a couple of, bull S wins or whatever, right? And then eventually when they challenge for the tag team titles, they lose. Challenge for the tag team titles again, they lose. You get to a pay-per-view, okay? And this is when, because you know it's going to happen, guys. Bray Wyatt is going to turn on Woken Matt Hardy, and this is the perfect time to get the titles over to the B team. I think that will be a lot of fun, guys. I don't know. Richard Bain asked me, what are my memories of Bruno Sammartino? There was a great interview, and I'm not shunning your question, but I'll tell you real quick, guys, because they've heard this 1,000 times here, but I was there at Madison Square Garden in 1985 when Bruno Sammartino got attacked by Rowdy Piper, and that's how I fell in love with professional wrestling. And I asked my dad, I looked up at my dad, who was a huge man. He was a pro wrestler. That's my dad right there. If you don't know Mr. Bain, that's my dad right there, El Leñador. And basically, I said, who's that guy? And my dad was like, that's the Muhammad Ali of professional wrestling, and I was hooked. Anyway, we got Dana Brooke. Oh, wait, what else we got here? Oh, Chad Gable versus Dolph Ziggler. We had a whole segment backstage. Is it me or Chad Gable's getting a little thicker? And I thought I didn't know Chad Gable was that big. Maybe Kurt Angle shrunk. I don't know, but I could swear Chad Gable seems to be grown. Maybe he uses lifts. Like some guys do that. Some guys use lifts. There's a Greek god Papadon. He uses lifts. He's like 5'1", and he uses lifts in his shoes, and he makes him like 5'8". True. Follow him at Greek god Papadon. Tell him I said that. Anyway, true. Very short. Very, very unattractive guy. So yeah, Chad Gable versus Dolph Ziggler, which was a damn good match, guys. These guys could not put together a really solid freaking match. I very much enjoyed this match. And to be honest with you guys, Drew McIntyre on the side just looking totally dominant, not dominant, but just looking like freaking intimidating. That's the word I'm looking for, intimidating. Yeah, man, super awesome match between these two guys. This kid, Chad Gable, I think if he's given the opportunity, this kid can do something special. And when I see him side to side with Kurt Angle, the more he stands with Kurt Angle, the more I say, why isn't he the son of Kurt Angle? Because those guys, right now, Google it. Google a picture of Kurt Angle and Google a picture of Chad Gable, and you tell me these guys are not freaking identical twins, same height and everything. I'm just saying. All right, let's move on. Dana Brooke versus Liv Morgan versus Natalya versus Sarah Logan. Money in the Bank qualifying match, and Natalya goes over with the sharpshooter. I didn't see anybody else going over there. So let's move on. We have Bobby Roode versus Elias. And you have Elias who steals this match from Bobby Roode. This was pretty fun. This was a decent match between Bobby Roode and Elias. Not great. Elias seemed like he kind of took a shortcut. I don't know if it's just me. Maybe he looked a little less entertaining this week. He just asking the crowd to love him. It was just my energy level was dripping. My energy level was dropping, guys. So please interact, guys. I want to see what else you got here. If you have any questions or anything like that, please hit me up, guys. I want to continue to interact. Bill Apter says, You never finished the sentence about Bruno Sammartino. I did. I didn't continue. But, I mean, I don't know what else to say. What would you like to know? Let me know right here in the box. All right, so Bobby Roode versus Elias. We have Bobby Roode who loses the match to Elias. We have Elias who basically knocks Bobby Roode off the top rope, crotching him right there. Boom. About an interview. Oh, yes. Guys, I want you to check this out. Right here in this platform, in One Wrestling Video, there's a really freaking great interview with Bill Apter, who's right here in the chat. Guys, say hello to him, guys. That's him right there. One Wrestling Video. That's Bill Apter. Say hi. It's a freaking legend. The guy's been in the business since freaking the early 70s. Say hi to the guy. He did an interview with Dan Sammartino, the son of Bruno Sammartino. And for like 5 minutes, Dr. D, David Schultz, the guy that slapped the reporter in the face and pretty much made him lose his hearing. If you guys don't know that, look it up on YouTube. Really, really awesome, guys. You got to check it out, guys. I did a little cameo. I called, and it was really, really cool. So again, guys, say hello to Mr. Apter. Mr. Apter will interact with you guys. Elias wins, but as Elias walks down, and I popped for this hard. When Elias is walking backstage, roar, you got Braun Strowman who comes out and just gives him the. I love that shoulder block. I used to do that to little kids. I was an adult, but so what? What are you gonna do? All right, so Braun Strowman versus Finn Balor. I gotta tell you something, guys. I looked at this match and I said, man, there is no chance. It's like me fighting my son. Even though Aiden's pretty damn big, but it's like me fighting my kid. He's 9 years old going on 10. You know, I said, can they make this look believable? And I got to tell you guys, I thought this was a damn good match. This was probably the best part of Raw. Maybe Raw wasn't that bad now that I look at it in retrospect, but it was okay. Nothing compared to SmackDown. SmackDown was so much better. But yeah, man, we got Braun, we got Finn Balor with a couple of crazy spots doing the whole gimmick where he jumps from the barricade onto the floor, onto Braun Strowman. I mean, he really pushed Braun Strowman to the limit. The only problem I don't have a problem with it. I mean, Finn Balor, he did no-sell. I'm talking about Braun Strowman did no-sell a couple of Finn Balor moves, and that's pretty much what a monster like that should freaking do. I love that name. I kill you with one punch. Excuse me. That's probably the best name on a freaking thing here. Braun can use Finn as a toothpick. Yes, he can use Finn as a toothpick. And he could probably use Finn as a wrench. He could use Finn as whatever the hell he wants to. Because Braun Strowman is 300+ pounds, 7 feet tall, and homeboy crushes apples with his hands. Who does that besides Bill Apter? It's true. I've seen it. Anyway. All right, guys. So basically, that's pretty much Raw. Really, really cool. Let me see what we have. Mr. Dennis Bridgewater says WWE Ron Simmons was the first black WWE champion in 1997. Yeah, very true. Wait, for a few seconds. Is that true? I don't remember that. I know he was the WCW champion. He defeated Vader on WTBS. I would love somebody to confirm that for me. I've never heard that before, guys. Anyway, let's jump into this really quickly. Let's jump into so the show goes off there. Braun Strowman over Strong. Let's jump into SmackDown Live, and I'm not gonna have any cool music interludes or anything like that. We have the Miz in the ring, and all right, so the Miz can make anything freaking awesome. True. I don't mean to be tongue-in-cheek, but the Miz is just that damn good, guys. This was a relatively entertaining little interview where we have the New Day coming down, and who would you guys? Well, I think it's going to be Big E eventually, or I think maybe perhaps somebody's going to knock one of the New Day out of this ladder match. But Big E is that guy that it's time, guys. Do you think it's time to break up the New Day? Do you think it's time for Big E to go on to bigger, better things? When he was given his singles run, he was a little green at the time, which means that he basically was still a little new. He came in with Dolph Ziggler and AJ Lee, if you guys don't remember that. But yeah, man, I think it's time for Big E to break away with these guys and kind of take his place as a single star, and they can just either evaporate the New Day, or they can just bring in another talent. Maybe they put No Way Jose in the New Day or something like that, because the guy likes to freaking dance. But we have Big E versus The Miz in an awesome match, dude. I was so entertained, guys, this entire match. This was really, really good, man. I love when Miz threw Big E into the barricade. Like, Miz is a badass, and that's true. Miz is just let me see, what was that? Miz was just good. Miz worked such a good, solid freaking he just works really crisp. Everything he does is good, and Biggie is just so solid, guys. But you know, during this match, we have the Bar who comes down to ringside. They attack the New Day, and Kofi manages to kind of fend them off. And Kofi did this freaking spot where he jumped up in the air, landed on a freaking barricade outside, and did this amazing freaking spot, landing on, I think it was Cesaro, but then freaking then Sheamus. I'm saying freaking a lot. Then Sheamus comes out with the bro kick, and he really hit that hard. Miz takes advantage of the distraction, and Miz hits the skull crushing finale on Big E. So I definitely think it's going to be Big E in that Money in the Bank match. It'll be cool, man. What if he wins it? I don't think he will. I hope the Miz actually wins the Money in the Bank. Let me see what else we got here, guys. We're moving along here. Danny O'Brien is interviewed. We have the beautiful Billie Kay and her friend Gimmick Jones. Let me see. Back from commercial, we have Aiden English. Oh, man. It's not Rusev Day. It's Lana Day. I can't do it today, guys. I'm sorry. You know I sing. I just don't have the energy. But it's fine. Super pop for Lana, guys. I mean, she was really popular tonight. But let's be real, guys. Let's talk real quickly. Lana looked fantastic. Was it me or she looked extra beautiful? Am I wrong, guys? And she worked freaking fierce in this match, and it was a quick match, guys. Let me see what I got here. So basically, Lana with the big spinning back kick goes over. She wins. She beats Billie. I didn't think this was going to happen. I was totally shocked, totally thrown off, totally enjoyed this, man. Could you imagine Rusev Putria, Rusev Machka, and Lana both holding the Money in the Bank briefcases, both, having a husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Money in the Bank? Yo, there's money in that, guys. So again, and again, excuse me, guys. Please, I'm sorry to keep having to say I'm sorry. Energy is low and a little bit of pain, so please forgive me, guys. But this totally shocked me, guys. And Lana wins, man. She hits she hits the X Factor. I'm sorry, the spinning kick into the X Factor for the 1, 2, 3. So she's going to the Money in the Bank ladder match. And again, guys, I have a feeling. I had mentioned this to a buddy of mine who's not on our platforms, but I said, man, I have a feeling that if Lana was to win this match, don't be freaking shocked that this girl freaking wins the championship. Why am I saying freaking so much? It must be the medication. But yeah, absolutely, guys. What do you think? Please leave your comments below, guys. Let me know whether you think Lana will go over strong. Who do you think will win the Money in the Bank? And there's like 20 people in this thing, so there's a good chance that she might actually be able to do this. Let me see what we got here. Okay. All right, let's move on here. So we go backstage. We have Zelina Vega and Andrade. I can never say his name. Let me say it in Spanish. Andrade Cien Almas. Okay, better. I try to say it like an American, and I can't. So I'm sorry. I can only say it in Spanish. Maybe that's the way I should say it because that's his name. It's Spanish. And they get a quick little interview backstage, and then we have Andrade Cien. Oh, I did it. Andrade Cien Almas versus. Did anybody get the guy's name? Gimmick Jones. Call him Gimmick Jones. And Andrade basically beat the living daylights out of this kid. The kid had a quick little run, but those double knees into the corner. Whew. What about that freaking move where I think he's going to do a spinning back kick. He freaking hits him with a back elbow. Holy cow. Am I turning into Vince Russo? Every other word is bro with him. Now every word is freaking. Do I do that every week? Probably not. But wow, what a move. He hit that poor kid right in the jaw, man. That was just awesome. He hits the leg sweep hammerlock DDT for the 1, 2, 3. Andrade Cien Almas goes over. Carmella interviewed backstage wearing the Oscar mask, and I'm glad she took it off because, again, she is a beautiful young lady. She talks about, Charlotte Flair is a shattered myth, so on and so forth. It's simple math. She's twice as good as Oscar. Guys, I think she's going to beat Oscar. Anyway, guys, so let's move on here. Let's see what else we got here. We have Nakamura backstage, face-to-face with AJ Lee, and he's going to be telling the fans later on. He's going to be letting us know exactly what the gimmick match is going to be come Money in the Bank. All right, so let's see. Zelina Vega. I was with Bill. Bill, I was with you. in Jersey where we did that spot for WPW, and I saw Zelina Vega. Remember, she wrestled there. She wrestled there under her indie name. I forgot her indie name, and she was just. I was like, that girl looks like a star. She looks like Latina Trish Stratus. I've said that 1,000 times. You don't know what I'm talking about? Google pictures of her and Google pictures of Trish Stratus when she was younger. Take a look. Back from commercial, we got Renee Young. I already said this. AJ Styles. Well, okay. So, yeah, back from commercial. So, basically, this is, I guess, like a version of a contract signing. You know? These guys are face-to-face. AJ Styles, you know, he wants to know what the hell they're going to do because Shinsuke Nakamura beat him. He gets to choose the whole stipulation. And Shinsuke Nakamura says, people will fight. I don't know what the heck that meant. But anyway, I knew stuff was going to go down when Shinsuke Nakamura just did one of his Nakamura things and then slightly just put the mouthpiece in his mouth. I knew that was going down, guys. That was and they did. And Shinsuke Nakamura beat the living crap out of AJ Styles, hitting the Kinshasa outside the ring. And then he says it is going to be a last man standing. There was a spot where Shinsuke Nakamura, it looks like he's in a suplex AJ Styles, but he drops him face first onto the table. AJ Styles got to be careful because if you look at that spot again, AJ Styles' leg hits the table first, so he tries to break the fall with his foot. And I got worried. I thought AJ Styles was really going to freaking get hurt. So thank God AJ Styles came out of there pretty cool. Then we come back from a commercial break. We have Luke Gallows. Let me see. What was this match here? All right. So we got the Club, Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows versus the Usos. And the winner of this match, they're going to challenge the Bludgeon Brothers. Listen, Bludgeon Brothers ain't losing this title. But I got to be honest with you guys. I'm happy that Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson are going to get this run. I'm happy that they're going to get the shot at the pay-per-view because it's different. Usos are great, man. It's going to be a fun match, I think. I think this is going to be a good match between, you know, the powerhouses and, you know, I mean, I guess Luke Gallows he's a powerhouse as well, but Carl Anderson is just all kinds of amazing. You know, you guys don't, a lot of people don't know, man. The guy just was so damn good in New Japan Pro Wrestling when he was with the Bullet Club. Carl Anderson, super underrated, man. This guy could be a single star. Luke Gallows could be a single star, but these guys together, man, should have been one of the baddest tag teams in the WWE for the next 5 years, and that is the absolute truth. But I was super shocked to see that Carl Anderson and I can't believe the Club wins. I actually thought they were going to go with the Usos, the boring thing, but no, it was surprise after surprise today. And the Club actually goes over here, man. And they are the #1 contenders for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. Let's go into Naomi versus Sonya Deville. One of those matches that I knew who was going to win. And Naomi is just, I just wanted to talk about Naomi. She's just such a star, that young lady. She's so damn good. Naomi wins via pinfall with the roll. It's called a rolling Grado. Is it a rolling Grado clutch? I think that's officially what you call it. I know I'm going technical here, but okay, cool. Dennis is saying, yeah, I don't know if he's agreeing with me. Anyway, but that's what she wins. Basically a roll-up pin. And this young lady is just super over with the fans. That girl should be the figurehead of your women's division. I mean, besides Charlotte Flair, she should be in the top 5 every single freaking year. She's that darn good, man. And let me tell you something. Look how far the girl's come. She was a freaking Funkadactyl jumping around with the freaking dinosaur. And now look where she is. And where's her tag team partner? Gone. So, excuse me. Very, very cool, guys. Let's jump into the main event of the evening. Daniel Bryan versus, let me see. Daniel Bryan versus, I was going to say Broken Matt Hardy. Daniel Bryan versus, why can't I remember? Jeff Hardy. And my goodness gracious, this match was absolutely a barn burner, guys. This was a damn good match between the two guys. You know, Matt Hardy is just, this guy's an amazing daredevil, man. And what do you think, guys? Well, number one, Daniel Bryan wins this match. And I thought Daniel Bryan paralyzed Matt Hardy. I'm not Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy. Did I say Matt Hardy before? Jeff Hardy. I thought he paralyzed him. Jeff Hardy, and I don't know, Jeff Hardy, when he lands that swanton, he doesn't land it like most people. I mean, the guy just does the flip and falls on top of you. There's pretty much no break. And if you say, oh, well, he's just, the guy's 200 plus pounds, it's going to freaking crush your insides. All right. It is what it is. Have you ever had your kid jump on you, or a girlfriend, somebody smaller than you? Huh? Yeah, it hurts. But yeah, man. So yeah, definitely we had Jeff Hardy lose the match after he does a swanton, lands on the knees of Daniel Bryan, and Daniel Bryan pulling in the heel hook. Now, guys, what is the chance that Daniel Bryan can take down this case? I don't think so, guys. I don't know, man. Who do you think can take this case down? I do not know. Let me see what we have here. We have TM Couponer ask me a question. Big Ray, would you like to see Jeff Hardy versus Knockout? Of course. Jeff Hardy versus anybody is actually really good. Jeff Hardy is a really good worker. I really enjoy all the work that Jeff Hardy's done over the years, the Brother Nero stuff, way back to the Team Extreme stuff, way back to the stuff he did when he was on the Indies and when they were running stuff in the Carolinas. I think the Hardys are super overstrong, man. Listen, guys, I usually give a little better in-depth review. But literally, it's so hard for me to breathe right now because I have so much pain in my tummy. I just want to appreciate and thank you guys for joining me here today. Next week it'll be me and Rick Vickery. We'll come on, guys, and we'll give you a full review. And Rick will run the show the way he runs it. But I wanted to give you guys something live. Hopefully the audio comes out totally cool for the people watching the second time around. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. We have so much cool content coming. From what I understand, after the little meeting that I had today, thank you, TM Couponer. Thank you, my brother. The first videos for our new correspondents are going to be going live the 7th of June and the 8th of June. The 7th of June will be the Impact review, and the 8th of June will be a review show for the next big NXT pay-per-view, which is coming right around the corner. Hey, guys, do me a favor, guys. Give me a follow on Twitter at Big Ray's Show. You can find me on Instagram, guys, at Big Ray's Show as well. You can find me on Snapchat, but I never use it. But find me there. Friend me, I guess, at Big Ray's Show. Find me on Facebook at Raymond Big Ray Hernandez. If you're not a troll, if you're not a jerk, if you're a nice guy, if you're a nice girl, I will accept you. You will be my friend, and we can talk. Just don't message me at 4 o'clock in the morning, just asking me if Finn Balor's tights are on too tight. And very cool, man. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me. I'm going to get the heck out of here. I'm going to go take some meds, and I'm going to rest because I do have to work tomorrow. Maybe I call out. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Do you think I should call out? I got 101.8 fever. I sent to Tony. If you're still watching, my dear, I can't straight up. I sent her a picture of this thing, and it's like 101.8. It keeps going up. What you gonna do, brother, when diverticulitis runs wild on you? Anyway, guys, love you so much. Hey, do me a favor. Give Bill a follow at After One Wrestling. Subscribe here and share. As I'm dying. I gotta go, guys. I'm dying. I'm not dying. Not yet. I always say this. I'm not dying. I would do this for a living. But if I couldn't, I'd do it anyway. Why? Because I love talking wrestling. And that's why I'm in so much pain doing this for you guys. So subscribe. Hit the notifications bell. And thank you, guys. Wow, that sucked. Very sick, guys. If anything happens, I'll let you know. Give me a follow on Twitter, guys. Love you guys. Check out Bill Apter's stuff as well. Head over to One Wrestling Facebook page and also the Hami Media discussion group, guys. We have a great interactive fan base there, guys. You can check that out. And the Russo brand, you can check them out also. Okay, I'm out of here, guys. That was the worst ending of any video I've ever had in my life. Unbelievable. Guys, love you. See you. In the words of Bill Schuyler, I'll see you down the road. Peace, guys.